Hey Space Watchers, and welcome back from Amsterdam. SmallSat 2025 here in town in the vibrant Amsterdam, and today we have also good weather. SmallSat, where the future of satellite innovation is on full display, and you see a satellite here behind us, and we will talk about it in a second. I'm here with my good old friend Simon van den Dries, the head of space services at Endurosat. Welcome, Simon. How are you doing today in your hometown?
Thank you, Torsten. Yes, good weather today again. Yesterday we had a little bit of rain on the boat ride, but it's good weather.
Wonderful. So let's start with something we hear a lot: SmallSat versus big satellites. And you're taking a different stance, and I find it fascinating that size doesn't matter, but application. Can you elaborate a bit on that thinking?
Yeah. So I think we started small satellites to prove that we could use satellites with commercial off-the-shelf technology and to build them as cheap as possible. Mm-hmm. And we have done that over the last decade. We created, as an industry, a cube standard. Yeah. It worked great. I think everybody benefited from it. We could squeeze in the certain batteries with its right solar cells, with the right ADCS systems. But now we have outgrown. We have proven that we can use commercial off-the-shelf technology. There's no need to be small. You need to look at the applications, whether that is broadband or whether that is high-resolution imaging, and then you build a satellite around it. And it doesn't matter whether it's big or small, it needs to fit the application.
What do we see here behind us?
So this
is that small, or is that big already?
I mean, it's a relative concept, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
But in comparison to cube space, this is a bigger one. We call it maybe a microsatellite, but it's our third generation satellite. We call it the Endurance 15. It is a 15, it's according to the ESPA class ring that we are releasing. And this can carry payloads up to 80 kilograms.
Okay, I see.
And the system, the first one will fly in January. And the sister of that is the Endurance 24 that will fly the year after. It's twice the size.
Interesting. Another topic with the current geopolitical landscape shifting. So from security concerns to supply chain constraints, how does mass production, something that you're aiming for, plays into this equation at the moment? It must be super challenging, isn't it?
Yeah, it is super challenging if you would not have thought about this in advance. The beauty about this particular satellite is designed from the beginning for mass production. Okay. So the way it is designed with modular shifting parts here for power, for ADCS system, is capable of producing 30 to 40 of these satellites per month in Sofia, in the European Union. So that is important for military defense, rapid response, and there are many applications where you need a constellation of satellites.
When you talk about rapid response, so what is an aimed timeline of building such a satellite as a replacement for something that is up in space already?
So if we can do 30 to 40 per month, so think about that, we can build up a constellation within a year.
Okay, that's impressive.
So if there is any kind of new particular sensor, instrument, measurement that we want to do and we want to have live coverage, we can build and launch that constellation within a year. Let's say before the end of the decade, we should be aiming to be able to do that. Yeah.
Very impressive. You're expanding globally, and we just met in Berlin with the opening of your Berlin office. But you're building also really the key regions with that. So what is local capacity, or why is local capacity such a priority?
Yeah. Well, particularly in Europe. I mean, we are one European Union, but still every country has their own budgets, have their own priority, their own policy. So that's why we opened up 5 offices in Europe and 1 in the US. And we give the capability to be able, even though we manufacture mostly in Bulgaria, that we integrate it in Toulouse, that we integrate it in Berlin, that we can integrate it in other locations in Italy, helping the local industry as well. So we built the satellite, maybe the local company builds the payload, and we integrate. This is relevant for Europe, but also if you go to the Middle East, if you go to Asia. So you have to think global, but you really need to act local and be able to work locally, invest, knowledge transfer, education. That's something that we've been doing.
So what I'm hearing is that the 5 offices in Europe plus the US are just a start.
I think so. I think so. There will be more. Yeah, there will be more.
We will listen to that.
All right.
Simon, thank you very much for your time here, and good luck of the remaining time here at the event and for Endurosat. With that, guys, Space Watch out.